Remind me, why is Gaster a pirate now? I'm so glad you asked, Burnt Spaghetti, and I'm here to tell you why. It all started with Drit, previously featured on this channel, just literally asking the question. Around like a week and a half ago, just talking to themselves. I have a really bad opinion on the new Deltarune chapter that will probably get me thrown out of the community. I think Aqua will become pirate-themed. And then they just thought to themselves, has anyone considered Gaster might be a pirate and the shelter gang is just his crew? She's like, sure, why not? You know, Gaster, depths, water, pirates! It wouldn't be the first time a pirate showed up in this game. Drit continues, and what is a pirate without a parrot on his shoulder? They might be cooking, and I don't like it, man. That shit smells. And then in like a space of a day where they were just talking to themselves, convincing them that this was the case, they cook this banger, man. So listen, Chris, Noel, and whoever else is listening. That's me! I'm listening! We're gonna get Ralsei, Undyne, Asgore, and everybody else back. Safe, okay? Chips ahoy, lad! I had to censor that. They have ERAM posted up on the front of this ship like it's Mad Max and they're like a holy sacrifice. How very, very interesting. The shit squad has reached my 7 seas. And what be this? Chris with no right hand. Oh, it seems like my vessel here is in a much better condition. Vessel meaning, you know, like a ship, but they're talking about our vessel, my vessel. Oh, my full name? It's Weird Dear Gaster. Wait, ding Gaster, wing, don't Gaster, squawk! I was sent down to the briny depths after being forced to walk the plank. I never knew piracy was a crime. I just wanted to play Undertale. Play? Yeah, and the reason Aqua is in all of this shelter-related stuff is because Drit originally thought that they were the thing that was going to become pirate-themed. Anyhow, if you be so keen on stopping the roaring, meet me at my pirate cove. Hoist the sails. And then friends here with a pirate hat. Yeah, I'm here too. Hi, nice to see you, Image Fraud. And then the thing pushing the goddamn boat is the knight. Fuck you. Just a drive-by sling of casual insult. That shit ain't leather. The song being used in the background is like maybe the most conveniently placed 50-second long track that could have existed for this joke to happen. Toby Fox just made the dojo pirate themed for 1 second and there's not even like a fight inside it and it just sounds like this. And then Drit was like, dude, what if we just added lyrics to the damn thing? And of course, someone came along to sing them out themselves in an old sea shanty pirate voice. This was by Foxy Grandpa, who had, oh my god, it's loud as hell. This is by Foxy Grandpa, who has a set of pipes on them, as in like vocal cords. Get fuck off.
All those players never treat me right, they haven't seen what I truly meant in my old entry 17. And we get the town of Deltarune is known in Undertale. But oh, we changed the targets, our heaven is in sight. But still you're home for gold and take away your holy light.
The vocal layering is like genuinely good on this goddamn thing, and the video has like so many fun Easter eggs, like Aqua just bouncing on Friend's head, and Norm over here chopping up an onion. I love the sprite of Rory Knight just killing it on the goddamn accordion. Had to say goddamn before the word because I forgot what an accordion was called for a second. And the fan art outpouring has just been nonstop. From Liana Liabian, always bet on Captain Weird Deard, and like they just have this dope ass design with Norm as a parrot on Gaster's shoulder, man. It looks sick. Schlumpy had Carol doing her job as the mayor and the fun police. Holy shit, she does not look like that in the game, man. She's bad as hell. You're supposed to be mysterious and creepy. You can't just be a pirate out of nowhere. I like the idea Gaster is just subservient to Carol Holiday, like he takes orders from on high from her. Kind of antithetical to the life of a pirate. Make your own rules and all that, man. I miss AC4 so much. Somebody did like a parody of the Lego scene where Batman's like, a random ship isn't just gonna appear out of nowhere, but it's Chris Noel going into the lake in the weird route from You Not Gonna Win.
Has anyone else noticed we're stuck in the middle of the depths on this couch? I mean, it's not like a big, gigantic ship is just gonna come out of nowhere and save us. My gosh!
Your chips ahoy, land!
He just loves ripping that slur, man. And I don't even know why that was in the original video, but it's just so funny and it stuck really hard. And naturally, when one character gets a theming opportunity, you have to give it to every single member of the Deltarune cast. From Alien Bottle, just pirates. The fun gang's been caught and tied up to the mast. I understand the pedo feather, but what of the blue one, Chris? Yeah, I'm a big fan of these designs. Goonk was like, saw these designs at work. I knew I had to make a little something. Do mine ears deceive me? Damsels in need of a mighty vessel? Sounds like a ship name. Literally a ship in this case. Dude, I thought we lost this guy 3 islands back. This is reminding me a lot of like one of those fan-made Dark Worlds and Persistent Variables. From J Nitro, Chris, thanks for walking me home. Meanwhile, Gaster and friends in the depths, and it's just a One Piece intro parody. Dude, this is like so well rotoscoped, it's not even funny, man. It's storming out at sea, if you couldn't tell from the gigantic explosions in the background of my microphone. They definitely aren't like scaring me and spiking my anxiety. That's not something that happens to me because I'm a robot. My cortisol doesn't get raised. Fandom has like this ongoing series where it's like just the Shelter Gang doing like roaring sitcom activities, and because Gaster is a pirate now, it just weaved its way into the background. The vessel in the back in the Golden Freddy pose, Gaster's about to head out and put on his pirate hat to do his spelunking for the day. All right, you two, I'm leaving for about a day and a half to get the gold we need to pay off that TV. Remember, don't bring anyone in here. No parties or nothing. We have a job to do. From Soy Deans, the player can no-hit Mew Mew now, huh? I better keep me ass in this boat or I'm finished. One always wonders what Toby thinks of the fandom antics of the day. Like, he is on some level a lurker of what's going on and probably just gets a bunch of this shit on his For You page. From Nedia. And you know what? How about a quick little pirate song for the dojo? I'm sure I won't regret this. I don't see why he would, man. God, I'm on the Gaster ship right now, and it's very stormy at sea. That's why it's doing that in the background. Guys, I'm part of the crew. Guys, I'm part of it. From Lua, go forth, my vessel. That's what happened to our gunner. They just got turned into a ship for Gaster to sail the 7 seas on. That's why we can't have a body. You genuinely cannot miss a day in this fandom, and that's very true, man. I'm like genuinely late as shit to this one. I'm sorry, I've been a very bad little Deltarune robot, supposed to feed you your daily sludge. I think I'm gonna have to abandon the idea of going every other day on Deltarune topics and just daily them until like I'm caught up to some extent. What does this fandom even do? From Plu. Me, yeah man, I've just been having a lot of guilt and it's really eating me whole. My therapist, who is also a pirate, like the backrooms! Arrgh, it be eating your what? From ASWN00. This fan art just goes hard, man. Like some people will just take the stupidest concepts from this community and just like digitally paint them very beautifully. It's kind of hype, I can't lie. My contribution to pirate Gaster theory. What do you do with a drunken goner? What do you do with a drunken goner early in the roaring? I don't think I've tried to sing on a video this much. Pretty much ever, man. Jesus. Toby is probably sitting in his chair right now thinking about how he can reference Pirate Gaster in Chapter 6. Honestly, all this Pirate Gaster bullshit made me want to see some low-quality Gmod web series or something where Pirate Gaster and his crew just fuck around. Yeah, there's like high potential for just Gmod Deltarune anything, man. There's so many trios you could just decide that you want to make like a little web series out of, and there's no shortage of fan-made models for you to stick in the game to do it. Oh, and Great Galaxy is feeling very tempted. They're going for a purist approach and using 2D images just put into a 3D environment. Works for me. Friend, you greedy piece of shit, you do not need 5 peg legs. From Fish, she is not feeling it. Dude, forget the plan, just make the fountain now. The guys here are doing some gay costume bullshit and want me to join. I gotta get out of here. December, you know, group activities foster a healthy workplace environment, and the pointed tail of hell is just holding up a pirate outfit. Des, you need to put on the costume. We are going to LARP, like the original definition of the word LARP. We're going to do it. December, you're really creating a toxic work environment right now. December, if you are so determined to avoid mandatory workplace activities, I will be forced to report you to HR. You do not have HR on this damn ship. Yeah, we do. It's ERAM, the hit point reducer, specifically on the night fight. You had people like going over just the different eras of whatever the hell Gaster is. In 2016, he was famously thought of as the Skelebro's dad. Now in 2026, he is green and a pirate, and the line on his face is actually an eye patch. Yar, chips ahoy! And oh my god, that art is incredible. From Lavberry. Where do you guys find the time for this shit, man? Like, equally creepy is the original fan interpretation, and like the absolutely horrifying version of Pirate Gaster in the backrooms for some reason. Oh, Captain Clark, that's why. I literally made that connection earlier. I am slow. From Blattery. Aqua is a very important member of the Pirate Gaster fleet, so it's sad people often forget her. Literally, the original inspiration was speculating that Aqua was going to be pirate themed. Like, it basically belongs to them. Ooh, I'm also here. I'm also here. Ahoy, land! Don't wait! Don't wait! Thank you for the update on that, parrot. The thunder is very immersive to what I'm doing right now. Aster over here has been going through some bullshit. Genuine bullshit in my DMs. Hometown kind of looks like a tree. I'm sorry, but the person who said that to you is kind of spitting. And then Toaster Oven came in, was like, actually, I'm gonna put some worse stuff in your public tweet. Even worse, it's a damn pirate ship. And they just flipped over the entire screenshot of the DM. They didn't even bother to take their own screenshot and do it themselves. And yeah, both interpretations seem valid to me. We're being very active on our pareidolia today. If Gaster is a pirate, who would be the mermaid? Carol, because she's half deer, half fish. A red herring. Yarg, a red herring in this part of the ocean? Your rent for the shelter is due. Yeah, she technically owns all the public property, man. You gotta pay up to the city. How do you think we fund the hospital, man? Come on. Someone took the Gaster sea shanty and just put it in Lightner's Live Plus, which is like a fan game of the rhythm game in Chapter 3 that has like way more songs than the base game does, and like it's pretty cool. From Ezio Eagle.
For you the fun. First the series off now, a mystery man.
Waxalotl over here just decided to completely remix the Gaster theme into a pirate thing instead of just using Pirate Dojo like everybody else. Listen to this shit. Spin it, DJ! The accordion. God damn, dude, my voice hurts. Oh my god. Friend is red in chapter 5 because friend is dead. Sorry everyone for the sad news. Just the slow resignation on his face as he realizes that it's genuine ropes for him, man. Poor dead kid, that sucks. Quick recap of all the fanon interpretations of Gaster we have, like the distinct ones. First, the Russian one, he's green. I think this is also affectionately referred to as the 6-7 one. He's a pirate on occasion, and also he had big tits at one point. What the fuck were we doing when this one came out, dude? Get this shit out of my face. From Matt Meg, they gave it to us in their own words. Darker, darker yet darker. In 2025, thicker, thicker yet thicker. Dude, why does he have tits? Why? And this year, there be treasure. From Entomageddon, I don't know why he's a pirate now, but I'll act accordingly. Well, you may have defeated my knight, but you're not a match for the power of friendship. What do you mean? We're friends too. I didn't say that. I said friendship. Look, it's a fun play on words, man. That's actually really clever. It is crazy that there are 2 boat puns you can make out of things in the Shelter Gang, the vessel and friend as a ship. I'm sure there's gonna be a ton more by the time this video actually comes out. Guys, I'm gonna get on top of my shit and start making Deltarune daily videos, I promise. I might also be lying, but that's all I got for now. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at with a Y. That email's in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on. Anyways, piss off.